Hello. Hello, hello, hello. It has been a long time, but I figured I'd show up for this and maybe see if anybody else wants to see what's going on here. Maybe we'll get some cool Monster Hunter stuff. I figure, being the Monster Hunter guy that I am, I should probably be here. Hey, it's Solmizude. What's up, dude? What's up? Why am I typing in chat? You can tell it's been a while. Can you hear me? Fine. TK, I know, man. It's life's been busy, but I have some good news, and I'll repeat this to other people who show up in the chat. The Try retrospective's done. I'm uploading it tomorrow. So, hooray! I just did like my last little pass on it, and yeah, it's pretty much done. And after that, we're going to be going on to 3 Ultimate. Hopefully I'll be able to get back into more of a rhythm. And the thing that we're going to be doing with 3 Ultimate, and I might have mentioned this to you in videos or other stuff before, we're going to be playing through the low rank stuff on stream. And then once we get to the high rank stuff, that's when I start recording episodes off stream. So it's going to be, the start of 3U is going to be pretty cool, because it's mostly going to be streams. And I'm really looking forward to that, because just the little bit I've messed around with 3U, I've been like, this game, I forgot how awesome this game is. Alright, let me refresh this page, because I got burned on the PlayStation State of Play last time. 5:59. So we got a couple more minutes. But yeah, the Try retrospective, it's the longest one I've done so far, which I guess kind of makes sense, because it's probably the most radically different game up to that point compared to 2 and Freedom Unite and Freedom 2. And I'm pretty happy with it. I don't know if it's my funniest one I've done. It's got some funny bits. That's kind of like one of the barometers I have for how much I like the video is how funny it is. And so there's some funny bits in there. But hoping we get to see some cool stuff for Wilds tonight here. I'm going to just keep on refreshing it. Premieres in 60 seconds. Please be excited. Also, I'm turning this off. I don't want any of that in my life. So yeah, who would I like to see show up in Wilds? Honestly, we need some Elder Dragons, man. Try is the most radically, absolutely, and for better or worse. I say better, but I know some people don't really like it as much as I do. All right, it is. Give it another minute or so. But yeah, for Wilds, we need some Elder Dragons. We need I'm sure you've seen this online about like, Wilds has this huge overwhelmingly negative reviews on Steam and stuff like that. It's like, come on, guys. Like, if you're complaining about the PC optimization, fair. Like, honestly, that does need to be fixed. But like, if you're getting upset about content, like, have you played a Monster Hunter game before? So I think what would kind of get people to back off with that, if they put in Nergigante, make him hard too. I'm gonna watch on my phone so I can get some sweet views live. Back off with that. Okay, sorry. You might have heard a double in the room. Okay, and let's refresh. will begin shortly. I also think better if we consider Monster Hunter to be MH1G, DOS, Tri, then yeah, they build on each other very well. I personally can't really complain about PC optimization when it's not even optimized for my PC. Yeah, like, I mean, I've been playing it on PS5, and the reason for that is my PC is probably not good enough to run it. Like, I could run the beta on it, but the I didn't even buy it on Steam. If I get a new PC, maybe I'll consider it, but yeah, no, I'm happy with it on PS5. So the people who are complaining about it not being optimized well on PC, that sucks. But like, not my problem. And I like my friends who've been playing it on PC. Like, they haven't really had any issues from what I can tell. So yeah, it's really weird that it's like I don't know why people like coming out of the woodwork to like wild. So it's like, nah, man, it's a fine game. Like, yeah, it could be improved and have some more content, but it's overwhelmingly negative. Come on, there's much worse games out there. All right, let's refresh again. Hey. Alright, let me know if I need to adjust the volume on this at all. It seems kind of loud, so I'm going to turn it down a slight bit.
Everyone. Welcome to Capcom Spotlight.
Capcom.
For today's show,
I just have a really outdated CPU for modern games, so I can't complain. I can only accept that it's my fault and less average performance. Yeah, that would be kind of the position I would be if I were playing it on PC. Let me full screen this.
now let's take a look at today's first title.
And let's turn those subtitles off, because that's awkward. Okay, must be Pragmata.
The future.
Don't show the same stuff you showed at the Sony thing, please. The game hasn't even crashed. Right, the game hasn't even crashed. Like, I haven't heard anything about, like, any serious, like, crashing. I don't know. Then again, I don't really go digging for, like, trolling Reddit for people complaining about games I like, so I've just seen it pop up on my related videos. It's like, oh, overwhelmingly negative on Steam, and some of my friends were talking about it, so that's really all I know about it. And this looks like the same trailer from the Sony thing.
And why are these things trying to kill us?
So we can talk over it. Though, that being said, I might have mentioned in the past the content that I watch. We'll put it 1080p. The content that I watch, one of the dudes I watch is Maximilian. Big surprise. I'm not a fanboy, but he was talking about this game, Pragmata. And he's been kind of super, like, whatever about it. But he's like, nah, it's actually pretty solid. So I'm like, okay. I still don't know if I really want it, but, you know. Maybe. It does seem like an interesting kind of gameplay loop. Only issue I have is that I have high frame time sometimes. But that's cause I don't have DLSS enabled because that's for the weak. Pragmata. Show some gameplay. Visually, Pragmata looks very pleasant. Yes, it does. I'm not going to make the same Dio joke I did last time. Yeah. Okay, literally the exact same trailer. Yeah, we know. 2026. XD. So funny. Alright, what do you got for us? Tell us about the video game.
Introducing Capcom's newest IP.
Capcom.
Pragmata. An all-new science
here we go.
action adventure with a unique hacking twist.
Yeah, because I know people were able to play this at Summer Games Fest, I think. I'll take a sip of my drink here, excuse me.
Today we will go over some of the unique points of Pragmata.
Okay. 2026 is real. Yeah, apparently.
An android with a heart. You play as Hugh Williams, a member of
Hugh
a team to investigate a lunar research
J.
facility
Anus.
that's lost contact. When a lunar quake strikes, Hugh is separated from
A
the team.
lunar quake.
He finds himself saved by Diana.
You know what
an
the
android
kind of art style reminds me of? It's the Souls-like.
Now they must work together to return to Earth.
The Surge.
Hugh, a
His armor looks like some of the kind of like mech rigs that you can wear in the Surge.
enigmatic android.
Specifically the Surge 2. That's a good game, by the way. I really like the
This is
Surge
how
2.
an unlikely adventure between a human and android begins.
It's similar kind of like AI themes, too. Puzzle and action.
Pragmata, combat begins with disarming the enemy's armor.
Beep boop 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 beep beep boop.
Otherwise, you will find it difficult to inflict any real damage.
Shablamos. Shablams.
This is where Diana
You
comes
must
in.
solve the pattern.
Let's use her hacking ability on this enemy.
Hacking.
Moving the cursor through the panel, you take down their armor.
Yeah, I've again from the other content creators I watch,
Weak points.
makes me Halo sort of thing. Yeah, I can see that too.
Increases damage, and the enemy's
Yeah,
armor
like
stays
this
exposed for longer.
this kind of
Of unique weapons.
petting your head and rubbing your stomach at the same time kind of gameplay is actually quite fun.
Enemy will you hack first? What weapon will you use?
Which that's probably what has me the most interested. Like, yeah, the visuals and presentation, all that stuff looks really nice, but the fact that the gameplay is actually like pretty solid, and I'm like, okay.
System. The AI-controlled Lunar Research Station.
Lunar Research Station.
Pragmata, your adventures take place at a lunar research station. They are researching a new material that can be used to 3D print almost anything.
Can it 3D print more content from Monster Hunter Wilds? I'm just kidding.
And giant structures.
I'm kidding.
Now, however, the lunar research station seems void of human activity.
What happened?
Only the lifeless world and the AI remain. Use your thrusters to move around the lunar research station.
No, Hugh. We are the
You also
demons.
need to hack the systems blocking your progress.
I can imagine it is the gameplay. Looks like it would provide a cool challenge, but extremely stressful. Yeah, I would imagine it's the kind of thing that difficulty settings are probably going to be important, because this is probably not the kind of thing even like,
This summer,
you know, action game players will be immediately able to just jump into, you know.
Experience the gameplay you just saw firsthand, including the thrilling combination of puzzle and action combat.
Puzzle and action combat. I do appreciate the,
Looking forward to
because that's the whole way they do combat is like, it's very kind of indie game. I don't know. It feels like this kind of marriage of action and puzzle combat is very kind of indie game way that they do indie devs kind of are inspired to develop their games.
and to add Pragmata to your wish
Sorry, she's looking at me and it's very odd. I was like, stop staring at me. Pragmata. Street Fighter 6.
the latest trailer for
Difficulty slider and make it a lot nicer to learn. I will. Yeah, I mean that would be the kind of game where it's like, yeah, your first time, unless the game is balanced well to where it is it's paced to where you can learn the gameplay style kind of organically. Then who needs a difficulty slider? Street Fighter. What? Okay, they announced the three. Oh yeah, the characters were weird picks. Sagat's cool. No, about Sea Viper. Alex is cool. Why, Ingrid? You could have done Dan. You could have done Sean. You could have done... Hell, you could have brought Laura back. Alright, what do you got for me? Create a Fighter Man is about to get Tiger Need. As far as I remember, the combat is surprisingly good in creating combat. Capcom is surprisingly good at creating combat. Their time in fighting games has taught them well. Yeah, absolutely. And stuff like Devil May Cry and whatnot. Oh no. The evil tiger knee. Tiger shot spam. This is one thing that I'm surprised they are still... I mean, do people who still play Street Fighter 6, do they care about your Create-A-Man and them meeting the different Street Fighter characters anymore? I feel like the people who are interested in Street Fighter 6 now are only really interested in the new characters they add and gameplay changes. Like, the create a character stuff is just kind of like whatever. But Capcom seems to think people still care about that. Which maybe people do, I don't. They haven't announced a character that I really want to play in Street Fighter 6. Alex might be, I don't know.
The Emperor of Muay Thai.
Muay Thai.
Is ready for battle. Players can also get the World Tour experience with
Why did that
Mountains of Thailand.
guy in the blue tracksuit make me think of average FIFA character? Well, I mean that's their create a character stand-in. He's the one they've been using since the beginning of their coverage of the game. What is that costume? Oh, good. I can make my create a character freak look like Sagat. Oh my god! Gave him Street Fighter 1 little emotes. That's funny. Oh, it's a different color for the Ken costume. To be honest, I've never been interested in Street Fighter, but I see why people like it. I have Street Fighter 6. I just didn't get any of the DLC at all. I just played it at launch, and I liked it. It's a good game. I just haven't... They haven't released a character that I really want. I guess like Akuma, but again, it hasn't been enough for me to kind of make the purchase. Outfit 4.
Check out the designs of the 7 characters that will receive Outfit 4 content with the Sagat update.
Okay, what do we got?
Cammy.
Oh my god. TOS. For the ladies. Oh my god. Manon. Mon Dieu. And, you know, he's still got...
And Aki.
The Cammy one. Absolute degeneracy.
And of course, are working on outfit
the thirst is real.
So please stay tuned.
That is, whoops. Let me silence my phone. Didn't mean for that to go off. Whew, wow. Sagat game trailer at a later date. Okay. I have some friends who played Sagat in like SF4 and stuff, so they're probably interested in Sagat. But
Next, an update from Capcom Esports.
They really are leaning into that part of the internet with this one. I mean, to be fair, you go back to SF4, they've been doing it since then. Ever since they've given their fighters 3D models, they'll throw something skimpy on them just to sell costumes. I don't know why I was hopeful they'd be cool costumes, but you know, I guess depending on what you're into. Esports. Oh boy. Alright, I'm abandoning Monster Hunter videos and content. I'm gonna be a Street Fighter esports. Sorry. Road to Wilds is canceled. Kunitsugami? They're still updating this? Okay, well, yep, this is... Oh, okay. Well, good for you. And the 5 people who have a Nintendo Switch too.
just like sword action.
I
Strategize and
still
fight
don't
alongside
know if
characters
people
as
really
you
like
enjoy
this game.
unique
Maybe they
gaming
do.
experience. You can also use the new features
Damn,
of the
not
Switch
Road to
2
Wilds. I'll
to
miss it,
play
dude.
with
Yep,
the
sorry.
Magic
I gotta pay for those spicy skins.
Have fun playing with the controls you want.
That spicy cami outfit, dude.
Compatible with handheld mode.
I'm not getting paid for Road to Wilds. I'll get paid for being an esports guy, right? Just gotta win, forehead.
Kunitsugami, Path of the Goddess, is available now.
$40. That's pretty good.
Also,
It's not 80.
strategy is further enhanced with the new extra content.
Extra
Otherworldly venture
content.
added to all available platforms.
Very, very interesting that this game is pretty.
The maiden from nightly attacks of
Seems
the
pretty devout and like no crossover, which I think this game would probably benefit for some
rewards by
crossover
outlasting
content.
each wave of enemies. On an ever-changing battlefield, determine who will fight and win.
Now,
How to best use your
Soul
rewards.
Mizude, I was not planning on doing anything after the stream. I don't really have anything ready for Monster Hunter. I could stream some Night Rain,
How long
Elden Ring
will
Night
you be
Rain,
able to
which
defend the maiden
I
from
haven't
Eve in the other world?
done that with. I have it on PC.
Following its initial release
To be honest,
on
any
July
game that
19th
releases
last year,
at $80
Path of the Goddess
out the door
celebrated
is
its
dead on
1-year
arrival.
anniversary
I'm
next month.
right there with you, dude. So yeah, I was saying I'm thinking maybe play some Night Rain after this to see one if I can stream it and play it at the same time. My PC runs the game fairly well. Oh, is this what I was just complaining about? Some what? What?
Presenting Yashichi Waves, a Mazo talisman that changes some music in the main game. to
Okay.
8-bit style.
Interesting. Alright, sounds good. I don't really have anything to do for a while. Just grinding in Pokemon. Which Pokemon game? Yeah, I might fire up some Night Rain. Again, I haven't tried streaming it yet, but why not, you know?
Can be obtained in a free update available at a later date to both new and existing players.
Interesting.
Please look forward to the update coming soon.
It's such a... I don't know. I respect their commitment to staying true to their vision.
All shown platforms.
It's just, I can't...
Try the game's unique experience for yourself.
I don't know. $40 is a really good deal, and... I don't know.
Next, please take a look at today's lineup of Capcom titles.
Capcom titles. Yep.
Action and fighting
I have this... excuse me. I have this on Nintendo Switch. I have yet to open it.
Enjoy training mode and a gallery featuring
But it has some
and
games I adore on it,
easy-to-use
being
specials.
Power Stone 1 and 2,
Fighting collectibles
CVS 2,
available now.
and
Reclaim your destiny.
what's the other one? I guess Project Justice? Yep, this came out. I haven't played this yet, but I've never really
Memorable cast of characters
played through the Onimusha
their
games
deep
before.
and complex tale anew.
I watched my brother play the first
Graphics and gameplay
3
refined for modern content.
on PS2 back in the day. And I know 2 is supposed to be quite good.
Samurai's Destiny.
Pokemon Sapphire. Got nothing better to do. Okay.
Onimusha, Way of the Sword.
Are you playing on emulator or you actually have a cartridge?
Is coming in 2026.
Oh man, yeah, this game looked great.
Edo period Kyoto. The protagonist, Miyamoto Musashi,
This I might pick this up, actually.
formidable rival, Sasaki Ganryu. How will the clash between them unfold? Stay tuned for more.
Yeah. That looks great.
Capcom digital sale.
Digital sale.
Monster Hunter
Yeah, I heard they were putting Wilds on sale.
for the
Good.
first time.
Maybe that'll shut these people up.
Experience the most evolved action
I wonder how
and
much they're charging for it.
in any Monster Hunter to date. Also, make sure to check out other Monster Hunter
Not
games.
Generations Ultimate. Get bent. I don't have Sapphire cartridge. I'm playing on my
Series' latest
on my 3DS. Do you have a digital? Wait.
Evil games games are on sale at great
I have a
prices.
Sapphire cartridge. I'm playing on my 3DS. Oh, you must have
Not all.
your
Dogma 2. Marvel
3DS.
Capcom
What is it?
Arcade
Jailbroken,
Arcade
and you can
classics.
put like ROMs and stuff on it.
Ace Attorney titles and more are on sale too. Don't
Exoprimal.
miss this great chance to pick up
Remember that
these
game?
must-play hit games.
Okay.
From the
I
creators of the latest
doubt you're gonna
Resident
show us
Evil
much of this game, but we'll see. Yeah, again, the only stuff I really know about this game is what they showed at the game Summer Games Fest and what Maximilian Dude has talked about it. Okay, all right. Let's. What do you got? This is interesting. Addictive fear. Overcoming your fears. Okay. Hoi. It does look nice. Ooh, spooky. Offline single player games. Love to see that. Love to see that. On my 3DS a while ago, about a year ago now, and I've been playing increasingly funky stuff on it. Cool. You always gotta wonder, because whenever they mention RE9 is a bold new direction, and it's like, oh no, don't make it a multiplayer game. Unless you make it Outbreak 3, File 3, then maybe I'll be interested. From the same perspective as the player. Okay. Trained with guns. Yeah, offline single player in 2025? No. It's funny, these games still sell, but nah, throw a battle pass on it. Microtransactions, microtransactions, microtransactions. Evolution. A lot of different situations. I wonder if she's going to be the only playable character. I believe it said her last name is Ashcroft, which I think people have already kind of concluded is either a link between the Outbreak character or what is it? Code Veronica. Both third and first person. Yeah, I heard about that. That you can play in third person. That's really cool. Show it. Stop showing first person. Show third person. There it is. Cool. Okay. Very nice. It looks great too. Very cool. Raccoon City. Okay, we're going there. I mean, we saw it in the trailer. But I mean, like, how much of a... I don't know. How much of a game can you have set there? You know? Ruin City? I mean, you can only really run into monsters. Oh, that'd be interesting. Don't show RE3 remake. Oh, game was a mistake. I hate microtransactions, but at least all but one of the games I play there are optional. If in a perfect world we would not have microtransactions. I will die on the hill that any game would be better without them. But they're a necessary evil at this point, and they are done better or worse depending on how greedy the publisher and developer are. 30-year anniversary. Just as a reminder, I did play the first Resident Evil on the Sega Saturn. I streamed it last year? I think I started it 2024 of last year, and I finished it this year. I think.
Further interviews with the creators that didn't fit into today's presentation.
Okay, so there's more of them chatting.
Today on the Resident Evil portal.
Ooh, the Resident Evil portal.
Register your Capcom.
I mean, however much of HL2 was in Ruin City is how much the game you can have in Ruin City. Yeah, I guess so. But I don't know, with Raccoon City.
Get ready, Hunter.
Oh, here we go.
The guild has authorized a new Monster Hunter showcase for you.
Let's go. What do you got? What do you got? Sujimoto, please.
皆さんこんにちは。
There he is.
モンスターハンターワイルズプロデューサーの辻本です。おかげさまで多くのハンターの皆様に楽しんでいただいております。本当にありがとうございます。
Don't look on Reddit, bro.
今日はタイトルアップデート第2弾の情報をディレクター
You remember
と一緒にご紹介したい
Like
と
the
思い
week,
ます。
couple months after the game came out, people were going bananas over this game. It's just weird how people have turned on it. Well, the loud minority on the internet have turned on it.
無料タイトルアップデート第
Showcasing the second free title update. Let's go.
ください。どうぞ。
Lagiacrus. And see, this is perfect. I'm releasing the Try retrospective a day after the reveal. I'm playing the algorithm. Yep. There he is. As if that was any doubt. The theme. It's the Deserted Island theme. I love it. Oh, yes. Ooh. That is nice looking. Okay. Don't do this. Stop that. You saw that. She went in the water with him. Okay, Arch-Tempered Uthuna. Okay. So that is an actual... Yeah, I was about to say, that Rathalos guitar already exists. Layered weapons, let's go. The recreation of Try opening... I'm sorry, other theme. Recreation. Yeah, no, that's fantastic. That's my jam right there. Here's some more layered armor. Oh, man. Stop showing him in the water. You're getting my hopes up. Yeah, okay. No, you're not actually fighting. What is... What? What's going on? That wasn't swimming combat, but it was pretty damn close. Okay. Yeah, I think Srekios, I don't know if he was leaked or something. But, I mean, he fits. He fits the locale, for sure. Not one of my favorites, but... Oh, both of them? June 3rd. What?
はい、というわけでいよいよ皆様にラギアクルスのお話ができる日がやってまいります。
Steve. Yeah, what's the thing about... That's one Monster Hunter meme I've kind of missed out on. Steve Sergius.
人気がすごくってすごい期待されて今回ようやく皆様に
Okay, actually, I'm trying to read what they're saying here, because I want to see what he's talking about with... I'm trying to try! Look at that. Oh, someone just did a playthrough of that a couple months ago and is about to release a video about it. Underwater battles, yep. To make Lagiacrus interesting, yep. He's definitely the guy. That is kind of interesting that yeah, Try portrays him more as a rival as opposed to being like superior, because like with Arkveld, it's like Arkveld just kicks Rathalos' ass. I'll see them both. Yeah, man. If they are both in the same update, people can shut the hell up about content. It's quite the experience.
なんか振り返ってみるとクリエイターとしてもすごい
Extremely special time as a creator. Always remind me of it. Okay.
思うようなモンスターですね。そうね。ワイルズでのこだわりっていうのをちょっと皆さんにご説明したいと思います。
Okay, yeah. What'd you do with them in Wilds?
ちょっとアクセント的な
Portions are more of an accent to the overall hunt. Okay.
地上でもやり取りして
Most of the fight takes place on land.
まあ昨今のその
Was to expand the range of actions. Okay, so
だからそこに対応しつつ
yeah.
ラギアクルスらしさみたいなものを残したアクション設計にするというところがまず一つこだわったところです。ラギアクルスって
Both in try and now has unique silhouette.
水中でのこのシルエット縦にこう伸びた時の
Yeah, it does. He looks awesome.
迫力っていうのをぜひ感じていただきたいというところがありましたので武器を
Gosh, that's so cool. You can't tell me they're doing all this.
アクションっていうのも
Intimate special underwater only actions.
ことができましたのでそこも含めて
Putting all that together, I think
仕上がったんじゃないかなと
you can't tell me they're doing all this and not adding swimming combat in Wild's Ultimate.
作れるっていうところは当然あると思うんですけど
I mean, the underwater looks phenomenal. Looks beautiful. God, imagine fighting there. Oh, look at the male armor. It looks so cool.
ちょっとなかったのを足して全種類揃えさせてもらってます
And yes, they've had to create, or no, they've had Lagiacrus. He was in Generation Ultimate, so they had weapons for that there.
なかなか面白いそうですよね
Oh man.
するときに担当じゃない子たちともこう見に来たりとかするぐらい BGM とかもすごく
That's what I'm hoping. Yeah, Wild's Ultimate, Wild's Waterborne is my big brain theory. Seregios.
はい、そしてなんとセルレギオスが今回
Seregios was in Rise. But yeah, if they're doing a lot of Monster Hunter 4 stuff in this game, I guess that kind of makes sense. Never got 4. Did get 4 Ultimate. More than... Yeah. I love the female Logi armor. One of my favorite design sets. It is very, very distinct. Fast-paced, yep. It is a fun fight. Whenever he bleeds you, it's not that much fun. Because you have to find a safe time to heal up. Just need a Gen 2 flagship now. Kushala Daura, I guess. I mean, if they do that, it's like, okay, well, you gotta get some other Elder Dragons in there. I don't think people would get excited for Kushala Daura, though. I would be. I think they can make him look really cool in Wilds. And do some really cool stuff in Wilds. Yeah, his armor always looked really cool, too. Both Lagiacrus and Seregios will appear as locals. Okay, so they are in the same update. That's super cool. I'm very happy about that. Oh. And then, okay, Arch-Tempered Uthduna. This is going to be interesting.
Arch-Tempered monster. We'll have Arch-Tempered Uthduna appear for a limited time.
Uthduna.
You'll be able to forge the new armor sets.
Eh.
And Feline Uthduna Gamma.
Uthduna Gamma.
Arch-Tempered Uthduna will arrive in the future as an
I don't know. Never been much of a fan of Seregios armor. The male armor, you can do some pretty cool kind of mix and matches with it. I don't know. I think it looks cool. It's not one of my favorites, but I do. Ooh, here we go. All right, so Kutku Man can finally have his Kutku weapons on.
You'll get it after fully reinforcing the Rarity 8 weapon.
Nah, who cares about Ardean weapons? Get him on my face. Normal and tempered. Normal and tempered Uthduna already give me a hard time, so I'm hugely excited for AT. Yeah. with Lance, he's kind of a pushover, Uthduna. Fighting him with, like, longsword or greatsword is a little more involved of a fight.
You'll be able to hide your handler, Palico, Sacred.
Oh, that's what people were... They were wanting that for a while, I think.
Continuing to update photo mode to make it easier to use.
Cool.
We've added the ability to swap handlers. You'll now be able to travel with Eric instead of Alma.
That's interesting, I guess. I don't really care.
As for support hunters, Mina, a hunter from Vespai unit who wields a sword and shield, will be added.
Alright. Don't care, but
You'll also
cool,
now
I
be able
guess.
to select which support hunters participate in quests.
That's kind of cool, I guess.
Furthermore, by playing with content added in the update,
Alma Forever.
you'll
Yeah,
be
why
able
not?
to obtain a myriad of rewards.
Oh, that's... I think that was the Caravanier's armor. Which has appeared. It was in Rise, I believe. Event quests.
Event quests that allow you to forge special equipment.
Toshiguma mask. Yo, pickaxe. Let's go. The best weapon in Souls games. The pickaxe.
A challenge quest featuring Mizutsune. And a free challenge quest featuring Arch-Tempered Uthduna will be available for a limited time.
Oh, that was a cool... That was... I think that was a sword and shield that was a little fan there. Yeah, they showed this off. I've gone down Uthduna before, and that makes them relatively easy, just have to be careful. Still haven't messed with bow or bowgun in Wilds. Leoleus Telecaster. I do actually know someone, I think he has that guitar, which is pretty neat.
こちらのギターが登場するコラボジェスチャーがなんと入手できますということになっております。コラボが決まった時から結構チームもねノリノリでいろいろやってくれていろいろな今回こだわりが
That's fun, I guess.
紹介してもらいますね。
ギターはそのまままず 3D スキャンを
You don't have to go into the detail here, but whatever. Clearly you guys were very committed to this. I mean, it looks good, but it is kind of out of place. My immersion. My Monster Hunter immersion.
サウンドチームの人が演奏してくれてその音そのまま使ってるんですけどアニメとかもまあそのキャプチャー撮る時も
Motion capture, yep.
演奏者の方にちゃんと指の動きを習ってコードが間違ってないかとかチェックしてもらいながら
Was that a Lunastra guitar?
撮ってますんでまあそれなりに楽しいジェスチャーになってるんじゃないかな
There's the feline.
会場とかにすごくこう映える
いいですね。
ジェスチャーになるんじゃないかなと思います。
キャプチャー撮ってたじゃないですか。アイルームめっちゃ踊ってたじゃないですか。あれも実際にジェスチャーしたらオトマイルもあれをやってくれて
ギターみたいなのをビーンってやって入って一緒にうわーって
めっちゃ弾けてたね。
I do like when they do stupid stuff like this, though. That was one thing I was always worried about with Wilds, especially early on. I was like, all right, they're too serious. Give me the dumb stuff. Downloadable okay.
There will be a range of DLC with this
Got some.
as well.
You can emote on the monsters you hunt after you kill them.
4 kinds of dance gestures as free DLC.
Nope. Don't think I'll be buying any of those.
And a cosmetic DLC pack 2
What
as paid
the
DLC.
hell? There's Monon's haircut, looks
Those
like.
with the Premium Deluxe Edition or the Cosmetic DLC Pass will automatically obtain it.
Yeah, I'll pass. Guitar hunting horn. Honestly, that's if they don't do that, that's kind of a missed opportunity. So that's like the only stuff I really would kind of like spend money on are the stupid little sticker emotes. Because you can make some funny little shout outs with
There
those.
will also be other DLC not included in packs.
Yeah, no. Okay. little bird guy.
In the
Flamfet.
summer, there will be a seasonal event called Festival of Accord Flame Fate.
Flame Fate. Okay.
During
I tried to say it
seasonal events,
French.
the decorations and meals at the Grand Hub will change. And by playing during the event, you will be able to get limited time only equipment, gestures,
Oh, a little totem pole. That's cool.
and more.
Or tiki statue.
Festival of Accord. Flame Fate will begin July 23rd.
23rd. Okay. Of July.
Let's make this summer a hot one to remember.
Hot one. Oh, you better tease something. Yingaruga. You won't. That, like, you're saying the dance, the person in the Lalabrina armor is a vibe. You're saying that's like that idol dance? Yeah, but I don't know. Okay, so 30th is for Sregios and Lagiacrus. And it's not till August for the guitar, which, okay, whatever. July 30th for Arch-Tempered Uthaduna? Damn, okay. It's a bit of a wait. Making minor adjustments and additions. We'll adjust hammer and title update too. Oh, that's cool. I don't use hammer, but cool. Tease the next one. Tease title update 3, you cowards. Tsujimoto. I'll see. Just tell us. Give us a hint. I'll probably guess it. No. Yep, Monday. That is pretty cool. That's soon. Street Fighter 6. Already did that. Fun stuff. Ah, come on.
That does it for today's presentation. Thank you for watching.
Okay. At least that wasn't just a big nothing burger.
A survey about today's show.
A survey.
Broadcast are invited to take part on the Capcom Spotlight website.
Oy.
Participants will receive a free wallpaper.
A free wallpaper? Look at Mega Man. What's he doing there? He's not a Capcom character.
So take this opportunity to sign up if you haven't already.
Capcom. I think I did that.
We at Capcom are excited to share more news in the future. Please look forward to our next broadcast.
Okay. Need that hype, man. Alright, here you go. Do the logos. Pop up. Yingaruga. Not. A man can dream, though. A man can dream. Yeah, it's done. Well, that was fun. Yeah, pretty cool. I don't know if we had known that Sregios was going to be dropping at the same time, but that's pretty nice. But I mentioned playing Night Rain. I think I'm going to hold off on that. I'm going to do one more, excuse me, one more pass on the, what is it? One more pass on the Tri-Retrospective, and I'm going to go ahead and put up a post saying when it's going to go live tomorrow. Probably around afternoon my time, but we'll see. And just probably take it easy for the rest of the night. But thank you for showing up, Soul Mizude. And anybody who wants to watch this as a VOD, by all means, drop a comment. But yeah, this is fun. Looking forward to Lagiacrus and Sregios. I will more than likely have a video or a stream of that stuff on Monday. So look forward to that. But yep, that'll do us for today. I hope you guys had fun watching this and seeing all the cool stuff they announced. And I guess I will see everybody next time. Also, yeah, be on the lookout for the retrospective going live tomorrow.